Happy Saturday! This is Beth. I'm from Beth's Craft Room. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan, and today we're going to try making a cute card. I don't make cute ones too much, but I love this little cow guy. So I'm going to show you how I put this one together. I made this the end of the barn, and it says, "Holy cow, it's your birthday." Okay? Then you go into the barn. And then I've got little guys in there, and it says, "Milk it for all it's worth." And then I put milk cans here, just to go with that sentiment. And I left this white so that you could put a sentiment, happy birthday, da-da-da-da-da, whatever you want to put there. And that's it. Now, I did as paneling, but I might just make it solid this time, and I might change the yellow a little bit too. That's supposed to be hay. And I will tell you what I used. And I apologize for this, but I used something that's expired. This Lazy Days, the dies, I use this for my little fencing. This was retired last month, so if you don't have it, you can always come up with something. Just make a little square and put little lines in it and make a little fence that way. And then the stamp set. Stamp suit. Okay, bathing suit. Where does that come from? I don't know. When it's your birthday. I just didn't type the when. I just did it's your birthday. You can, that's kind of not necessary. You can just put, "Holy cow, happy birthday." You can do that too. Or you can make it a different kind of card. And this is the punch that goes with the stamp set. Gives you the little cow builder punch. And this is the stamp set. And what I found really cool about this, not only did you get a bunch of extra little stuff and some cute things, you got them going both ways. And this one's got the udders, this one doesn't. So we got girl cow, we got boy cow. And a couple different faces to choose from. And then you even got one laying down. I just think this is really cool. Alright. So before we start this card, I'm going to explain. This is my laptop. Why is my laptop there? It's because my big monitor decided to be persnickety and not turn on, no signal. This happens from time to time. Changed the power strip, made sure plugs were plugged. Right now, I don't have time to fool with it. I have no idea why it's doing that. Probably going to have to get another big monitor one day, because normally I have this little guy on the shelf. The camera is on the big monitor, and I'm right in front of it. So this time we got my camera on a shelf because I don't have a tripod, and I tried a couple different things and nothing works. But this does, except for the fact you got this in the way. But that's okay. We're still going to make this cute card. Alright, it is a little bit of a fun fold, one you've probably seen before. So I'll show you how I put. Oh, and I got a PDF too. PDF will be coming through. So I'm going to start with real red, because that's what color barns are, right? Real red. And we're going to make it 5.5 this way, because that's how tall you want the card. And okay, oh, I guess you can see this okay. 5.5. Oops. Okay. 5.5. And then this is going to be 6.5. So we're going to get that arm out. If we can find, actually 6.5 is a little etching line there. 4.5 plus 2 1/8 plus 2 1/8 is what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello. How about 8.5? I should have printed out my PDF. I could have looked at it. All right, I'm going to go 8.5. I'm not sure, but we're going to get it right. Because you got a 4, you're going to score it at 4 1/4. I feel like I'm doing this a little backwards. There's 4 1/4. I'm going to score it here. Get that right out of the way. Then you need to score at 2 1/8 more. So 4, 5, 6 1/8, and that's going to be hard to see. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to fold this. This is kind of a cheating way. Now my fold is going to be at 4.5. Or I mean 2 1/8. Hello, 2 1/8. right here. And I'm going to store. Then I need another 2 1/8 here. So I'm going to do it again. We're going to fold. There's more than one way to do this, that's all. And then this one's going to go in 2 1/8. 2. Oh, wrong way. Hello. This, here it is, 2 1/8. But instead of that, I'm going to slice. Ta-da. So I've got two 2 1/8 folds, 2 folds that are 2 1/8 each, and then I've got the 4 1/4. So it goes like that. Sorry, you know what? I'm used to the camera being right there on top of what I'm looking at. The camera is here. Yeah. I've never done it this way before. All right, so that's all for cutting the card base. I've got a bunch of little things cut out that we're gonna add to it. Okay. Let me make sure this is nice. Because I want it to fold. This is one of the cards that I think sits in an envelope for a while and it holds together better. Alright, so I've got a whole slew of stuff that I cut out right here. And let's see, first I've got, well actually, on the outside, this top piece, we can do that one first. Alright, I've got a piece of basic white that is actually the size, so it's 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. I have little pencil marks in here because I laid this down and it was absolutely perfect, and I want to make sure it's perfect so I get the same 1/2 inch all the way around. So we're going to glue that down. Oh no, we're not. Hold on. Almost forgot. Okay, we're not gluing that down. We're going to put it here. We're going to grab our little stripes. See, I'm going to have a 1/2 inch here, and these are a 1/2 inch as well. And they're too long, but that's okay. That's how it works. So I'm going to put it exactly this way. Line it up, glue it, and I'm going to trim it. Then I'm going to adhere it to that. That way the corners get mitered. Yes, I did this, card. This is my 3rd time making this card, and the 2nd time I did it, I forgot that. And I had a double of a time mitering my corners with it attached to the white. Okay. Ta-da. And this one's going to cross over. I feel like you're so far away from me. Incidentally, I'm in the process of switching craft rims. Look at that. You know what? I didn't have enough glue on there. That's probably because of the lighting in here. Hold on. That's a little bit better. At least for me it is. I can see my glue. There we go. I should go back to the Tombow. It's white, but then white on white wouldn't be any better than clear on white, would it? And I should have done it on here because I got glue on there, didn't I? Yeah. It works. It's Kleenex. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit. They're kind of wumpy like that, but that's okay because I'm cutting those things off and I'm going to miter them. Alright, so I'll let that dry a little bit. Then I'm going to take this piece of pecan pie. This is 4.5, actually the same size. It is 5.5 by 4.25, and that's going to go back here because that's the barn. So we're going to put that in there. Oh, incidentally, I used my timber embossing folder, which I have. Oh, this one. It looks like wood. I thought it was appropriate because I'm like, I don't know what side I like better. It's like half one, half another. The inside of a barn would not be red. That's how they paint the outside, so I'm covering up the red in here and making it more like the inside. And it okay, did I cut it well? Yeah, it's pretty good. Little tiny snippet I might take off of that. But I'm gonna wait till it dries. Okay, and then you know what? I want this. Then I got 2 pieces of white for these two. Well, actually, for this piece. The other one's going to go in the back of that. So I'm like, actually, I think I only had one, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. All right, so it's going to go here. Isn't that how I did it? Let me just look real quick. Yeah. And then the other white is that one. If I put it there, you're not going to see it because that's what I'm gluing that to. Now, another thought, maybe we use this white piece is what you're going to write on. And I can put the milk cans on this one. We'll see. So we're going to, oh, you know what? Scoot that over. I think I made this a little too wide, didn't I? Because that's going to impede that. Look at that. All right, you know what? I'm going to trim it. Just a little bit. So this is going to be 2 inches instead of 2 1/8. There. All right, so that's there, and it folds like that. Yeah, you want to take 1/8 off to make way for the fold. I forgot about that. All right, so this should be ready to trim. So I'm going to flip it over and just use the card as a base, or the card, this piece of card as my guide. That's what I'm using it for, a guide. And there we go. Alright, now this is going to go on here. And then I'll erase my little pencil marks if they're visible. I normally don't do that. It just looks so perfect the way I had it. Sometimes I struggle with that sort of thing. There. Here's my little pencil. Alright, so that's going to sit. Next we're going to do the inside here. And I've got a sleeping little cow, and I've got one that's up. Okay. We're going to glue them down, but I want dimensionals for my fence. Okay. Oh, wait, before we glue it down, we need hay. Hello, hello. They don't just sit on the floor, do they? This is my hay. And now I'm putting the fence on top of it, so if I made it look like real hay, I'm not sure if it would even be seen. And yeah, I gotta trim the end, it's a little long. But I did grab these two little pieces. I was thinking just putting it on top of there, give it more of a hay kind of look. And then when I put the fence on, we'll see if it made a difference. And I don't think making this paneling and having the red show was any big deal. I wasn't crazy about that idea that I did on the other one. I thought I had more skinny ones. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to crisscross that. Give it the illusion there's actually a little straw sticks up there, down there. Yeah. Okay. So also it'll help lift the fence up a little too. Now, since I did this in pecan pie, I did these in crumb cake just so it would be a different brown. And I only need two. And they're going to go right in front. Yeah, you can kind of see it in a way. Alright. But before I do that, we're going to put the cows in here. Now, I want their heads to come up, so kind of position them. Now I know I need dimensionals too. Yeah. We're going to put dimensionals on him. I remember I did that last time. Judge where that is, and I want him in the hay, but I want his little head coming out, so right there. And then this guy, now his tail's big enough for the dimensional. That other guy wasn't. Right there, and another one on my finger. Okay. Yeah, I need another one right there. Yeah, my computer keeps going to sleep. This monitor goes to sleep worse than the big, the laptop goes to sleep worse than the big monitor did. Usually I do a 20-minute video and I gotta wake it up once. I've already done it 3 times and I don't think I've been on this video more than 10 minutes. There. Okay. I'm making it around the same height. Oh, you know what? His little tail's not gonna go through. Scoot him over. There. And then this can go right here. And for that, I took and made little tiny strips out of this. Don't need very many though. Just make them like skinny, and then you can put them in the, whatever these things called, the runners or whatever. But if you're making your own, you don't need to do all this, whatever you're doing there. In fact, you can even do something different. I mean, of course, this is your card. This is just the way I wanted to do it. They could just be laying in the hay. There's one, and here's another. Yes, I'm making a little bitty mess, aren't I? That's okay. The way I think about it, I know how to use a broom. And then we got the little cows in there, and we're going to trim this. Wow, did I overshoot it? There. And then in front, now we're going to do the front. In front, I grabbed a piece of garden green, and it's what is this, 4 1/4. Now, I'm going to trim it to make it look like a little hill, a little grass, something like that. Just kind of go down and up and down. Just a little something. Make it round. Then I put it here. And before I do that, I've got grass. Add a little garden green. And I'm going to make a row of grass on the grass. Try to make it straight. Okay, and then that's going to go down here. It sounds logical. Grass would grow in front of a barn, I figured. Plus, it gives you somewhere to put the rest of what you're doing here. I've got another cow. And I've got, what else do I have on here? Got a little chick. I've got flowers. Flowers are too big. They look like they're bigger than a cow. I'm not going to put that there, but I can put a little chick. And maybe one of those. And I'll put dimensional on these guys just to make it more interesting. Then all we have to do is put it together and get our sentiments on there, which I just did in basic black. I didn't want to do any other colors. I just made it black. Nice and easy. In the grass, and I think my heat just kicked on. I'm listening to something. I hear a blower. Let me see. It's April 10th, and it's about 50 degrees out there. I think, or 48 I saw. That's why I'm in long sleeves. Ta-da. Alright, he's just walking away. There we go. Alright, this goes right here. And you know what? I got that little brown in it. No, I don't. The brown's showing a little bit. Hold on. Oh, you know why? Because I have a little too much brown right there. So I'm just going to trim that a little bit. You cut things out, doesn't mean they're perfect. That's part of the whole card making process. There. Oh, hello. There. I need another little tiny piece of something there. An extra dimensional on this one. And obviously I need to take the paper off the one that I had on there. There. Hello. need one more. Okay. There. I like that better. Okay. Now I'm going to glue that there. So that I know where to put the glue on the white, I'm putting the glue on the part that I'm gluing it onto. Sometimes it's just easier that way. And I'm going to fold it like that with the glue and take this and lay it right on there. And we're just going to wait. Okay. So this is going to sit there for a minute and wait, glue. And I've got 2 sentiment pieces here. We're going to do that. And then we're going to call it a day. Because I actually am going somewhere today. I have a really busy weekend. And I need to get ready to leave somewhere. This is Friday, by the way. This is for my Saturday video. I usually do it on Thursday morning before work, but I had to work earlier and I had to do some stuff, so I wasn't able to do that. Alright, let's see. Okay, first I've got it's always a good day, no. Oh boy, where's when it's your birthday? Sometimes I don't read this stuff really good. When it's take time for yourself. Eek, what did I do with it? Okay. Alright, you know what? I am going to get my Holy Cow. And I'm going to put that on there. And this is going on the front. And I'm going to do it more in the center because I don't want it that long. Okay. Not upside down. Holy cow. Right. I'm putting it here because I don't have to wash it. And now, I don't know what I did with that stamp. It's here, I put it away. Is that it? Honest to goodness. Okay, I don't have my happy birthday. No happy birthday in here, right? Thanks. Always. I'm just going to put Holy Cow. We're going to leave it at Holy Cow, and I'm going to leave that blank. That's what I'm going to do. I want it to go from here to here, so I'm going to cut it right there. Nice to have nails, isn't it? And since this is so small, I'm not worried at not being straight. Okay, so we've got Holy Cow, and then in here is where I put the rest of the sentiment. But I don't have, well, here. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Holy cow. I'm going to say congratulations instead of a birthday card. Because that's something small in the stamp set that I can use right now. So let me get a bigger block. Right, so first I'm going to put congratulations. You know, when I go like this. happy before I stamp it with my other one. Milk it for all it's worth. Make sure I can fit that there and that there. Yeah, I can. I just got to go all the way to the edge. Okay. My paper's not straight. And my stamping isn't straight. So, paper straight. This is why usually I pre-stamp sentiments before I do video. Because that's better. Congratulations. Okay. Milk it for all it's worth. That seems to go together for me in kind of a sarcastic way. And we don't want it upside down. And I'm just going to put this right here next to it. Congratulations, milk it for all it's worth. Okay. And dimensionals are going to go on that. And yeah, I keep running out of big ones. Have to put another order in for big dimensionals. And one more. Alright, two more. And I need to get all my little papers in a row so that I can throw them out. They're not even on me. Funny, I was coming home from work the other day, and I was coming in the back door, and I was on the porch, you know, with my key, getting ready to open, and I looked down, and lo and behold, dimensional. It's like, yikes, my craft room is actually leaking out to the backyard. Well, not dimensional paper, you know what I mean. The part that you get left behind. Alright, so we're going to put this right here. And there you go. This is the card. Holy cow. Congratulations. Milk it for all it's worth. And it'll stand like this. And here's my other one. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay. Thank you for watching my video.